What's up, folks? You ever watch an old movie and them old black and white movies, and you just wonder how many of the people in the movie are still living? I know it's a weird way to think, but I do that sometimes. But cue the music. I've taken a little bit of interest in that incel thing, especially black incels. I mean, there's some things that they say I can relate to, and but I'm just curious. So I've been checking out this YouTube channel that I'm posting up here, and man, if you see the stuff these guys have posted, and they are really hurting from women. I mean, they can't find a girlfriend and it hurts. I mean, some guys I think might be going through clinical depression. Some, I understand that incels have a high percentage of suicides compared to the regular public. But I also wonder something else. How many incels cross the rainbow? And I mean, it is Pride Month, so I'm thinking about that. How many of them actually will or do cross the rainbow? So when I see a crowd of people at a pride parade, what percentage of them are incels that just gave up on women? It's similar to how you often hear how certain women become lesbians because of abuse or rape or molestations in the past. Well, what about guys that are just hurting over and over and over? Now, mind you, for me, it ain't that serious. I'll just be alone. But there's some guys that never had a chance to hold anybody's hand. Some of these guys have never kissed a girl. Some of these guys just haven't really had any relationships at all. So it just makes you wonder how many would actually cross over the rainbow and just say, I'm going to stay here because there's nothing for me on the other side. I mean, again, these guys, they're hurting. They're tired of seeing Pookie and Ray Ray have all the fun, because Pookie and Ray Ray really ain't got much to worry about. But there's some guys that for one reason or another, they just can't seem to get it together. And women, I guess their DNA is wired that the guy can't be slipping. Either he got it going on or he's not. And in some ways, these girls are gonna go with those bad boys. And guys get discouraged about that. I mean, I know myself, women will do things to make you mad. They do. A good example is Doris. That time that I called you and you rejected me, you didn't have to tell half the campus about it. Because the next day, everybody told me that they heard I called you. I know that's way back in the past, but I just thought I needed to put that out there. So, I mean, I understand women can make you mad, but that's life. But some guys can't handle that. And I mean, talking about the rainbow, I mean, prisons are full of guys that have crossed the rainbow, either voluntarily or involuntarily. So it's there. So I'm just wondering, because you might say, well, in prison, he ain't got access to women. Well, these guys on the street, they still feel they don't have access to women. Again, we're talking about guys in their 20s, sometimes in their 30s or above, that have never kissed a girl, never held hands with a girl, never did anything with a girl. So as far as they're concerned, they don't have any options. I know it's sad. Again, go check out the YouTube channel that I'm posting above, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's sad, but it's a reality. So again, from now on, anytime I see a pride parade on TV, if I see, any kind of GBLT gathering, LGBT gathering, I'm going to wonder, are some of those guys there, maybe 10%, maybe 20%? Are they there because they were incels and they just couldn't handle it anymore? And the incel thing is kind of rough on some guys. Anytime you got guys who have killed people because they were incels, that's not too far stretched to think that somebody will climb over the rainbow and sample things out. Now, in saying this, I'm not trying to sound homophobic or saying anything to offend those in the incel community, but I think it's a pertinent question, right? Again, I wouldn't, but there's a lot of guys I think that would. So it's just something to consider. I mean, people are who they are, and people would do a lot of things that I wouldn't do, but that don't mean they won't do it.